Let's move on to another police brutality story that I have been meaning to talk about, which is here is the traffic stop in Virginia where cops pulled a gun on an Afro-Latino Army officer, okay, a lieutenant, I think, in Virginia. This happened last year, but the reason why the cops were fired recently was because this was escalated again and went viral recently. By the way, the person that they're pulling over drives into a gas station because he wants to be in public and in, with a environment that's like brightly lit, so that, what happened here literally doesn't happen. He's also in his fucking military garb.
Going back.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window!
Felony traffic stop, 1836.
Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
How many occupants?
All units 1013.
How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out! Open the door!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car! Open the door slowly and get out!
So he doesn't pull over immediately. He instead put on his emergency lights and continued driving under the speed limit and safely parked less than a mile down the road. And he said he wanted to go to a brightly lit area.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car!
Hold still. Hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car!
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't know, babe.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
They said when a person drives through a lit area, cops assume that they're black.
What's going on?
What's going on? You fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car now.
What's going
Get out
on?
of the car now. Get out of the car.
Sir, just get out the car! Work with us and we'll talk to you! Get out the car!
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you
ask
should
what's
be.
going-
Get out.
What's
You
Get out.
should be. You should be afraid to get out. Like that. First of all, what the fuck is this like gangster ass fucking side? Like he's just like tilted his gun and shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing? You should be. You fucking hot dog motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. One of them is like, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. The other one's like, you should be literally fearful for your life. Like, what are you, a gangster? Fire this motherfucker. Fuck this guy.
What's going on? What
Get
did
out
I
the car!
do?
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
for
obstruction
a
of justice.
traffic violation. I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out
please.
the-
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not
Get
a
your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir!
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get
Don't
out of
do
the car
that.
now.
Don't do.
look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
gonna talk to
Get
you.
out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a
This is what happens when you have fucking thumbs, dude. Like, I mean, literally, physically, when you have a fucking human thumb, when you have a human thumb operating like a human being, trying to do fucking police work, well, this is what happens. Like, why is it that the fucking guy you're detaining is trying to de-escalate the situation while the cop is literally like, nah, fuck that de-escalation. It's time, baby. It's fucking gamer time. I mean, literally, it's just nope, sorry. I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. Sorry. Gonna have to fucking kill you, brother.
I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do any.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Back
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
And for deployed.
Look at this piece of shit, dude.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
Up.
Car now!
Sir, just get out of the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now!
That's up. That's really up.
Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now! Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do as you're told. Get out of the car.
Look.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the.
Look.
Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
My hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out, please.
Like, he's saying, take your seatbelt off and get out of the car now, while simultaneously, like, he's very clearly afraid that he does not want to fucking touch his own seatbelt, because one officer said, I mean, he's literally, the same cop is giving him conflicting orders. He's saying, keep your hands outside of the car, while also saying, you know, take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. In order for you to get out of the car, you literally have to put your hands back inside. He doesn't want to fucking die, okay? Like, the reason why he's not able to obey the lawful order in this situation is because he's not trying to fucking die. And the reason why he wasn't executed here is very likely because he disobeyed the original fucking lawful order of putting his hands in the vehicle and taking off his seatbelt. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's probably the reason why he only got fucking pepper sprayed and he didn't get fucking full-blown executed here. Okay? Please don't forget to subscribe, because a lot of people that watch my videos don't subscribe apparently, and hit that bell. The same shit happens all the time. Cops love playing fucking Simon Says with motherfuckers when they are just power tripping hardcore, and then they end up executing them. It happened with Daniel Shaver as well in Arizona.
Please, look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist, corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult.
Dude, like, this is a fucking lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Motherfucker's got his garb on. Like, I'm telling you right now, dude, this guy getting treated this way means, like, it's just everybody. Everybody's out there, okay? Like, this dude is supposed to be, like, I thought we fucking venerated our veterans. You know, I thought we loved our fucking vets and active duty service members. Look at the way you're fucking treating this guy. Because he's black first. Let's be real. Okay? He's black first, military second.
It had to be. You just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight on the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am.
Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on.
Get on the ground. You're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going
on the ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up.
So now the cop got fired recently. You want to know why the cop got fired recently, even though this was a thing that happened a while ago? You want to know why the investigation started now? Because the video went viral recently, okay? That's why, motherfucker. That's why. Because there was backlash. Because it's never about like an individual action occurring that ends up harming you or whatever. It's literally about people finding out about it, okay?
As the officer's body cameras and Nazario's cell phone were all rolling.
What's going
Get out of the car now.
What's going
Nazario, who is black and Latino and was wearing his military uniform, asks repeatedly why he's being detained.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
One of the responding officers appears to make a reference to the electric chair, according to the lawsuit.
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
And then this exchange.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out. Back up.
Whoa,
Officer Joe Gutierrez then pepper sprays Nazario in the face.
Hold on. That's up.
Overnight in a statement, the town acknowledged the unfortunate events. Officer Gutierrez has since been terminated by the Windsor Police. Now a civil suit alleging a violation of constitutional rights.
My client wants to prevent those two officers from doing it to anyone else.
Nazario admits in his complaint that he didn't immediately pull over, driving nearly 2 minutes with his hazard lights on so he could stop at a well-lit gas station. In a report, one of the responding officers writes, "The driver was actively resisting when I attempted to unlock and open the driver's..."
Dude, that's such bullshit, dude. And it fucking shows in the goddamn... It shows perfectly in the fucking... Here, let's just start from the top. Sorry.
The initial call for a felony traffic stop immediately...
The reason why I wanted to go through this, it started halfway through, is because I thought that it was just going to re-show the entire body camera footage without any sort of commentary, but let's start from the top.
Turned tense, with officers pulling their weapons.
Put your hands out the window!
A Windsor police officer says in his report he spotted a vehicle with dark tinted windows and no license plate displayed that was eluding police. Though a lawsuit says a paper license plate was visible in the rear window of the new car.
How many occupants are in the vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
The two officers demanding U.S. Army Lieutenant Karin Nazario exit the SUV as the officer's body cameras and Nazario's cell phone were all rolling.
What's going
Get out of the
on?
car now!
Nazario, who is black and Latino and was wearing his military uniform, asks repeatedly why he's being detained.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
One of the responding officers appears to make a reference to the electric chair, according to the lawsuit.
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
And then this exchange.
To ride the lightning, boys. Ride the lightning is a I think, like, it could be a bunch of different things, but it's more often it's used as a term for capital punishment. It's the electric chair. Some might say it's about the taser, but the most common fucking term for it is the electric chair. But Metallica had a fucking studio album for it. Death in the air, strapped in the electric chair. This can't be happening to me. It's But the article on the U.S. Army Reserve official website titled "Ride the Lightning" describes the process in which by a particular group of trainees learned the full capabilities of the X-26E taser. So since the guy was a veteran as well, I think he just meant usage of the taser there. It doesn't matter. I don't know why we're fucking parsing through the words. Basically, regardless, no matter what the fuck happens there, he's still literally like trying to fucking tase a dude for no reason. It's slang for the chair, but it could also mean that he was like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna tase the fuck out of you. You're like excited to get tased. That is a taser, by the way. For those of you who are wondering, that's literally a taser. So yeah, the guy who had he didn't have his lethal out when he said you're fixing to ride the lightning. He had his taser out. So he's saying like, I'm gonna fucking tase you. You're get excited to be tased. Now, here's the thing. Why the fuck are you trying to tase a dude who literally didn't do anything? Like, what's going on? That's not fucking de-escalation. That's escalation. That's unwarranted escalation. His partner had his lethal out, but it doesn't matter. He had fucking, he's the one who said you're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
Change.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out. Back up.
Whoa,
Officer Joe Gutierrez then pepper sprays Nazario in the face.
Hold on. That's up.
Overnight in a statement, the town acknowledged the unfortunate events. Officer Gutierrez has since been terminated by the Windsor Police. Now a civil suit alleging a violation of constitutional rights.
My client wants to prevent those two officers from doing it to anyone else.
Nazario admits in his complaint that he didn't immediately pull over, driving nearly 2 minutes with his hazard lights on so he could stop at a well-lit gas station.
So here's the thing, boys. This, much like every other instance of police brutality, is tied to one another. This is no different than what happened to Dante Wright last night. And the reason why this is no different than what happened to Dante Wright last night is because what happened here is exactly what could have happened here is exactly what happened to Dante Wright last night. This is a fear that many black men specifically go through with every fucking police stop. The reasons for why he was stopped to begin with are very similar to one another in both instances. I believe he had dealership plates on. That's the reason why he was stopped. In Virginia, Dante Wright was stopped because they didn't have tags. He didn't have tags on his license plate, and also for air fresheners. It's a bullshit moving violation. It's a bullshit fucking traffic stop that ends up with an escalation of force that literally ends up with like the other person being permanently damaged or fucking murdered in the instance of Dante.
Report, one of the responding officers writes, the driver was actively resisting. When I attempted to unlock and open the driver's door, the driver assaulted myself by striking my hand away.
The Supreme Court has held since 1977 that even for a routine traffic stop, officers have the power and the discretion to order a driver out of the car.
We reached out to Officer Joe Gutierrez overnight. So far, we have not heard back after Virginia's Governor Ralph Northam.
The problem is, during COVID, by the way, a big issue with fucking plates not being, like plates not having like up-to-date tags and shit, and I literally went through this myself recently, as you all know, is that the DMV is super backed up, okay? The DMV is super backed up right now, so they cannot fucking, they're not open, they're super backed up as a consequence of COVID. They can't manage the influx of requests, so a lot of people have expired tags. A lot of people have expired registration. I've been driving around with a fucking expired registration for a year, and I've been waiting. Like, I literally waited for nearly 6 months for the DMV in California to finally fucking cycle through and get to my request. I sent them the money and everything else like that. And you know, they were finally able to do that. But that's why there's leniency. That's why there's supposed to be some kind of fucking leniency, okay? And there isn't.
He's described this incident as disturbing, and he has directed the Virginia State Police to conduct an independent investigation.
Shut the fuck up. It's not that hard here in LA. I don't understand why people literally say this when I am describing my personal experience that I have documented on this stream for a very long time. Like, you're literally saying this, but I waited 6 months after I paid all of my fines and everything else for my registration to finally come back. So I don't know why you're saying like it's literally not that way in LA when I'm in LA and I already did this, and I'm telling you my personal anecdote. I just don't know. I don't know why people would be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't fucking matter that you had a hard time. I had an easy time, so fuck you is kind of weird. Like, kind of a weird fucking take.